Greetings, everyone. My name is Johan Black, and basically, this is a wonderful expression of my desire to do this podcast called Black to White. But before we go there, I myself have this godly desire to share and to bless others of the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding on edifying and admonishing and teaching those who are seeking for answers and bringing clarifications to the people who are confused, who are seeking answers, and to those who have contradicted knowledge about God, about the Bible, and so on. And usually I would express these of blessing people when it comes to posting the wisdom nuggets, which are slogans or quotes. And on the other hand, are reels in which I act, and having a very short skit, some of which are also hilarious. And here in this podcast, this is where we dive deep. And when I say the word deep, this is talking about going through deep matters that pertains to the Bible or to God Himself. And the name of this podcast is called Black to White. And the reason why that is called black to white because in between of the colors of black and white is the number two. Number two is that there is two conditions of a person's state. Basically, the black it represents that a person who hasn't met God or God has not answered that person yet, or this is the kind of person who is still seeking answers and the Lord has not revealed those answers to this person. Whereas the white color, this is the person who has met God, or God has answered them, or God has given them for what they have been looking for, whether for a short span of time or for a long span of time. And I thank you for those who have helped me, aided me, and brought encouragement from the past posts of wisdom nuggets and reels. And those are also part of this podcast as well. And the very purpose of this podcast for all of you is that it would bring the benefit of how you see life, how do you see the Bible, how do you see God, how do you see things work not only in the physical perspective but also in the spiritual perspective as well. And this is the purpose of this podcast, is to bring enlightenment or illumination to those who are walking in the dark. And see you in the coming episodes.